Hi, I'm Mark Cage, and I'm from Eddy County, and I love living here. Great place, and I want to be your sheriff. Interpersonal relationships. Um, the heads of the agencies have to maintain good interpersonal relationships. I have good interpersonal relationships with all the heads of the local law enforcement agencies. That trickles down. When the leaders are together, it falls down into the lower ranks. Usually, you don't have to worry about it in the lower ranks. Most of the folks out on the street, they get along, and that's pretty much universal across the nation with all law enforcement. But there can't be that animosity between the chief of police and the sheriff. There has to be a mutual goal, and that is protecting the citizens of Eddy County. And that trickles down to the chief deputies, the deputy chiefs, then the captains and the lieutenants. And there always has to be that good interpersonal working relationship. And that's the way you keep it going. You serve on boards together. You work on projects together. You go to meetings together. And you just keep it going. You keep it going. It's all about relationships. And that's what life is about. It's just keeping good relationships.
Your fourth pillar is experienced professional lawmen, and you've talked a lot about your history in that. So briefly, in just a few seconds or a few sentences, what do you mean by experienced professional lawmen?
I'm very proud of my career. I've worked everything from patrolman to sergeant to detective to narcotics officer, task force officer, lieutenant, chief deputy. I went back when I was 40 years old or 39 years old is when I started. I went to college because I felt like I was missing a little piece of the pie there. And I went to ENMU, and that's where I got my bachelor's degree in law enforcement. I am a professional. I hold myself to a high standard, a very high standard. I believe in providing a great image for the sheriff's office, and I think I do that. I believe in setting the example for my people that work for me, that work with me. And it's a calling, law enforcement is. If it's not a calling for you, you need to get out of it. You have to have that dedication, and you have to have that passion. And it comes down to caring about people. So when I do care about people, and I want the best for people, and I want to do the best for them. And as I get older, and I'm going on 52 now, I've come to realize that your integrity, your professionalism, those are things that nobody can take away from you. They can try, but they can't take it away from you. And that's what it means to me to be a professional, dedicated lawman. And I'm very proud of that, and I hope that one day my sons can look back and say, I can attribute my career to my father and what the example I provided for them.